if y'all dig this video, thumbs the video up. And if y'all new to this channel and you want to listen to raw boxing opinions and real boxing opinions, hit that subscribe button. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen because, you know, in my last video, I said that Anthony Joshua was calling out Luis Ortiz as a possible opponent for April 13th. And of course, the excuses came in. I got a bunch of comments saying stuff like, first of all, trying to say that Luis Ortiz was old. Oh, now Anthony Joshua wants to face Luis Ortiz. He wants to face him when he's old. He's going after a 40-year-old Luis Ortiz. Well, I'm a little confused because I thought 9 months ago Deontay Wilder was the king for fighting the boogeyman Luis Ortiz. I thought that was the greatest victory in Deontay Wilder's life. So why weren't you guys going around saying Deontay Wilder's fighting an old 40-year-old ass man in Luis Ortiz? I know I certainly was. I know when that fight happened, I went around saying, how much props can I really give Wilder when he's fighting a guy who's 40 years old? And if I don't recall, I remember that his fans, Deontay Wilder fans, were saying that giving him major props. So how come a year later Anthony Joshua is calling out Luis Ortiz and all of a sudden he's old? But how come he wasn't old 9 months ago? See, this is what confuses me. How come Luis Ortiz wasn't old 9 months ago, but all of a sudden he's old when Anthony Joshua calls him out? Why is that? Why is that, guys? It's just a way for Deontay Wilder fans to not give Anthony Joshua credit. That's what it is. That's all it is. Right? Deontay Wilder fans knew that Luis Ortiz was a 40-year-old fighter when he fought Deontay Wilder. They knew this. But he was undefeated. He was the so-called boogeyman, as they proclaimed him to be, as the media proclaimed him, the Cuban boogeyman. So when Deontay Wilder beat him, they gave him major props. Oh, look, he beat an undefeated fighter, something that Anthony Joshua doesn't do. He beat the boogeyman, something that Anthony Joshua didn't have the balls to do. He didn't have the balls to step in the ring with Luis Ortiz. But let's just ignore the fact that he's a 40-year-old something man. Let's ignore that. But of course, they want to bring it up when Anthony Joshua is mentioning Luis Ortiz. Like I said, this is just a way to discredit Anthony Joshua if he goes in there and beats him. I told you guys, if Anthony Joshua were to fight Luis Ortiz next, the same people who went around praising Deontay Wilder for beating Ortiz, and the same people who went around saying that calling Anthony Joshua a ducker, a coward who was afraid of Luis Ortiz, these same people, and I'm talking about the boxing channels out there as well, who love defending and chastising, defending Deontay Wilder and chastising Anthony Joshua. These same people will make videos saying that, calling Luis Ortiz old, saying that he fought Deontay Wilder hand-me-downs, saying that Luis Ortiz is damaged goods. He hasn't been the same. He hasn't been the same since he lost to Deontay Wilder. These are the type of things they're going to be saying just to make up excuses. You get what I'm saying? They're going to do the same thing with Deontay. I'm telling you, man. If Deontay Wilder loses, if he fights Anthony Joshua and he loses to him, especially if they fight by 2020, they're going to say Deontay Wilder was old. That's what they're going to say. They're going to say he was an old-ass man. He was old. He was old. They're not going to... And Joshua will be undisputed, but they're going to be just saying, oh, he was old. I'm not going to give him credit. Because that's what sore losers do. Like I said, sore losers, they try and discredit fighters. And that's all I have to say, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video, and I'm out.